Proud of itself is the city of Mexico, Tenochtitlan. Here no one fears to die in war. Who could conquer Tenochtitlan? Who could shake the foundation of heaven? Aztec poem, 1400s.
By the year 1519, Tenochtitlan had attained the height of its power. It was here in the capital that their all-powerful king, Moctezuma II, resided in awesome splendor. The ruler, who would be later known as Montezuma, lived like a god because he and his subjects believed he was one.
Él era intocable, inmirable.
You could not touch him. You could not look at him. Commoners could not have any contact with him. He thought he was a living god, and no one could turn their back on him or look him in the eye.
Despite its grandeur, the Aztec Empire was poised on the brink of destruction. For in the year 1519, the words of an ancient prophecy would come back to haunt Moctezuma. The prophecy told of the ancient god Quetzalcoatl, who was said to have departed Mexico on a raft of woven serpents. Curiously, Quetzalcoatl was said to have been white-skinned and to have worn a beard. Before he left, Quetzalcoatl had promised that one day he would return to reclaim his throne. The predicted year of Quetzalcoatl's second coming was to be the year one read on the Aztec calendar. As fate would have it, that year on the Christian calendar was 1519, the very year Moctezuma received reports of strange, moving mountains seen in the waters off the Mexican coastline. The armada of the Spanish conquistador Cortez had arrived. Was this one of history's most remarkable coincidences, or had the ancient Aztec prophecy foretold their own destruction? As soon as the Spaniard landed, Moctezuma sent him lavish gifts. Ironically, the very gold intended to win Cortez's favor would assure Montezuma's destruction. Montezuma's ambassador asked Cortez why he hungered for a mineral the Aztecs called the excrement of the gods. Cortez's answer was surprisingly candid.
We Spaniards suffer from a disease of the heart which only gold can cure.
Whatever gold the Aztecs could provide him only whetted Cortez's appetite for more. To achieve his conquest of Mexico, Cortez would rely on a frail Indian woman he encountered named Malinche. For she spoke the Aztec language and became his interpreter. With Malinche's help, Cortez launched his bloody invasion into the heart of the kingdom. At first, local tribes resisted the Spanish onslaught, but their arrows and war clubs were no match for the swords and cannons of the Spaniards. Some historians have suggested that the real secret weapon of the Spanish was the horse, an animal which the Aztecs had never seen before. Witnessing the Aztec practice of human sacrifice, the Spaniards viewed them as barbarians. Yet the Aztecs were equally shocked by the brutality of the conquistadors.
The Spaniards fought to kill, and of course the Aztecs fought to take sacrificial victims. So an Aztec would never want to kill someone on the battlefield because it would be wasted blood.
The Aztecs saw that as an incredible waste of human life. Why on earth would anybody just recklessly destroy the human body? To the Aztec, the body was something sacred. It did not really belong to man, it belonged to a god.
But how could Cortez, with only 600 men, 16 horses, and a few cannon, conquer an empire of millions? As he fought his way towards Mexico City, Cortez made allies of the many tribes Moctezuma had oppressed. These warriors swelled his force into an army of thousands, eager to destroy their Aztec overlords. Whether the neighboring tribes the Aztecs had enslaved saw Cortez as a god or a man, to them, he represented salvation. By November 7th, 1519, the Spaniards and 50,000 Indian allies looked down upon Tenochtitlan. The stage was set for one of the most extraordinary confrontations in history. Scholars have been mystified that after waging so many battles against Cortez, Moctezuma welcomed him as the returning god Quetzalcoatl.
O our Lord, thou hast come to arrive on earth. Thou hast come to govern the city of Mexico. The ancient rulers departed saying that thou wouldst come. Now it hath been fulfilled. Moctezuma II.
Moctezuma invited the Spaniards into the heart of the city. There the Aztec rulers showered them with lavish gifts of gold and silver jewelry. He indulged them in the splendor of his ornate palace. And yet, within 1 week, Cortez repaid Moctezuma's hospitality with betrayal. The Spaniard had his men shackle Moctezuma in chains.